Alright lads, so the end of month banner for the month of May has officially been announced. We're about to check it out right now. On your screen are those that got the prediction right in our most recent video. Did anyone get it right? Let's find out. Alright then, so first and foremost, what type of banner are we about to get? Is it going to be premium, seasonal, or 1000 Year Blood War? And it appears it's going to be a 1000 Year Blood War banner. But the question is, who are the characters going to be? I saw he can say that they're random, a random generator of characters, so I'm very curious to hear what we are going to get here. But it is 1000 Year Blood War, and it's MASAKI ISSHIN. It's MASAKI ISSHIN. Okay, we'll take it. I like that. That's actually quite good. One thing I will say right from the get-go, I don't like that it's two characters. I understand why they're not putting Ryuken. At this point, I don't care about Ryuken. But we also got two characters for mid-month. So getting 4 characters in 1 month is a bit like, damn. But I like that artwork. The artwork looks cool, especially Masaki. I'm hoping Masaki is a good character. And I'm hoping in her case, she's the Limit Breaker character. Because we do know one of them is going to be a Mind Limit Breaker character. And potentially Isshin is going to be the Spider Killer if we are going to get one for Guild Quest. But as long as Masaki's good, I'm happy. Because that's what I wanted. No, it's Isshin. No. I mean, good for Isshin though, right? I kind of wanted him to be the anniversary character last year, but Masaki's a power character. Hopefully that's something good then. I'm glad they're finally getting around to doing this banner though. Like, I know I was expecting Season 2 of 1000 Year Blood War, but I'm glad they're going back to Season 1, getting the counts out the way, because this was something that I definitely wanted to see, and I'm kind of excited to see their visuals, right? So Masaki is okay, she's actually she's the SP character. She's the Espada Killer, right? Let me just quickly scroll down. She is, okay. We'll see how it goes. And wait, she has okay, hold on. Let me read. Only 1 killer, right? Okay, Espada, all right? Let's see what she's got here. So, she's a ranged on attack character. All of her attacks can inflict paralysis. Her SA2 is a barrage attack. She does have the status element spiritual pressure boost plus 40% soul trait. And she also does have status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80% as a skill, so 120%. And then she also does have an increased chance against any Aranka, which is good, because that means she's going to have a good chance to paralyze, you know, the actual mobs, the Arankas, and also the Espadas themselves. And it does appear that it can be against every single boss, not just one type of element. So looks to be a really good character for GQ already. I mean, I'm sure she'll be good outside of Guild Quest. We saw with Yumachika, he's also good outside of Guild Quest. But what I do like the most about this character right now, I will say, is that she's a power character, right? That's something we want, right? She doesn't, I mean, we'll see how the strong attack kit that she does have, how it plays out. But she's not looking to be the best power character in the game. Maybe she will be, I don't know. But just more strong power characters is what the power attribute does need. Continuing on though, since all of Masaki's attacks can inflict paralysis, she can stop her enemies in their tracks while dealing damage. She has a greater chance of inflicting stats limits on Arankas and the Espada, already targeted by her Espada Killer effect. And thanks to the skill, the increased Dazzlement chance against Arankas. This combined with her range on her first strong attack and the multi-hit barrage attack on her second strong attack means she has a very high chance of inflicting paralysis on all the Aranka enemies. Hopefully that means a good SA1. Once she has inflicted a status element with paralysis, her damage output gets a significant boost from her soul trait plus 40% SP boost, overall taking it to 120%. Furthermore, she can deal catastrophic damage, okay, to the enemies that can't move due to the paralysis, thanks to the fact that she does have plus 40% damage to paralyzed enemies. Oh, Quincy, wow. That looks good. So she is, 80% more damage? Is that what I'm looking? 80% more damage to paralyzed enemies? That seems kind of crazy. She does have Frenzy plus 2, 120% SP boost with the 60% Berserker. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And she also is an arena character, I like that. So she's an Espada Killer, right? You want to only use her in Guild Quest, but depending on her strong attack kit, she might be good outside of Guild Quest. Personally, I've always wanted a good new Espada Killer, so I'm very happy that it is Masaki. Maybe personally, I would have wanted her to be the Limit Breaker character of the month. I'm a fan of Masaki, right? But I'm happy at least we're getting a new Masaki finally, and I'm happy she's an SP character, because, you know, even the current Masaki that we have right now in the game is still perfectly usable. I still use it in Guild Quest, and as far as NAD characters do go, she's still one of the better ones, believe it or not. So, nice to know that we finally have a good playable Masaki as an SP character, and also an attack character. In terms of damage output, yeah, she's going to be hitting very hard. So if you are struggling in the melee Espada Guild Quest, which might be understandable, again, the only good lead right now is basically Bruno. Nice to have more options, and your damage output is going to be insane. Frenzy plus 2, 60% Berserker, and 120% SP boost is already insane as is. And then on top of that, you're doing 80% more damage, but remember, 40% of that is to power attribute Quincy. So finally, Quincy's are getting some good support, right? In the future, if we get more power Quincy's, you might want to have Masaki in the team just to give them more damage output. And what I think I like most about this character thus far is that she doesn't have any, like, restrictive guild quest skills. So if you play outside of guild quest, you're not, you know, hurting yourself by not getting friendly plus 3 like we saw with Yumachika. Her max damage output is seen in guild quest and outside of guild quest, and she potentially is going to be good in arena too, which I do like. Nice to see us get more of the increased stars element chance against only a type of enemies and not attributes. I believe, again, once more comparing her to Yumachika, right? Another character designed for guild quest, his increased chance is only to heart enemies, so it's nice to see other characters other than, you know, the new Ichigo that we got at the end of the year, and of course also the most recent Ogura that have the increased chance against just a certain type of enemy where it's more relevant in guild quest. So really liking what I see thus far with Masaki, and I think the best part about it is that she is a power killer. I'm tempted to do some summons just for her, but let's go on to Isshin, Homing Vortex, and Rampage. I knew they were going to return Rampage. I said in my prediction yesterday that I was expecting a gauge or enemies defeated bonus. I was kind of playing it safe, but I had a very high feeling that we were going to get Rampage return as a skill with this new Mind character. Because for those that missed it, we knew we were getting a Mind Quincy Killer for Limit Breaker. Again, would have hoped it was Masaki, I'm not going to lie. But maybe Isshin deserves it. Isshin hasn't had a good character at all, like, ever, right? Besides his, again, 1000-year blood war, that's like all he gets. The thing is, though, does Mind need this broken of a character? We'll find out. So, melee strong attack character, all attacks except his SA special move can inflict burn and also lacerate, and that's because his special move can inflict weakening and lacerate, which is kind of cool. SA2 is a homing vortex. Nice to see that return. We haven't seen that return in, like, what, 5 months, right? The last time we had that was Yuha. Again, maybe he shouldn't have been a Mind character. I'm not too sure. Alongside that, though, he also does have a 120% SP boost with the Rampage skill. Man, let's continue on, though. So, Isshin's normal attacks and strong attacks can inflict burn and lacerate at the same time. Since both of these stats are meant to deal damage over time, he's exceptionally useful against enemies with high stamina. In Limit Breaker, for example. He also has the powerful status element spiritual pressure boost as both a soul trait and a skill, so overall it goes to 120%. And then a first for the heart attribute character. Oh, that's a bit awkward, he's not a heart character. Did they mean to make him a heart character? No, I think they just typoed. They mean Mind character, because, you know, Kyogre has Rampage as a skill. So he's the first Mind character in the game to have Rampage, which is a rare skill. The last time we saw that was like September, end of month with Rukia. And again, because it is a rare skill, maybe you missed what it is, but you get 2% more damage every kill you get, upwards to 100%, which is absolutely insane. Because of this, of course, in Guild Quest and Limit Breaker, his damage output is going to be very, very high. And then furthermore, his special move can inflict weakening and also lacerate, and also apply weakened defense. Let's see what skills he does have. So kind of crazy to think that 2 characters in this banner have the status element spiritual pressure boost plus 40%. I think since he's a Mind character now, you can have 180%, right? Since he's a Mind character, you can use someone like Yumachika and now get 160% SP boost, which is kind of crazy to think about. But look at the skills: friendly plus 2, a 50% berserker. I mean, it makes sense, right? He has 120% SP boost and also the Rampage skill. With the increased status and chance against heart attribute enemies, this character looks to be absolutely insane. He also is an arena character. Love to see that. Not like anyone really cares, but his spiritual pressure as a soul trait or an arena trait actually gives 20 more than usual. Normally only gets 80%, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, this character is insane. I think he's actually something that the Mind attribute needed. I know Mind is in a very good position, but more characters is good to have in that attribute. And as of right now, there's not really like an amazing Mind Quincy Killer. So even though he is a broken Mind character, he isn't really competing against anyone in a way, and he's gonna fare very well with Yuha in this upcoming Limit Breaker quest, given that Yuha can actually give him the recharge in between stages. So really cool characters thus far, and the banner itself, nothing. Oh, actually, Yama's there. That's not bad. And then these characters recently resurrected, so it's nice if you actually wanted them or duplicates of them, you can actually try and get them 5/5. They're actually good characters, especially Jugrim, for example. Sorry, Yugrim. You have some good links there too with someone like, you know, Uryu and also Renji and also, of course, Orihime. So yeah, I'm actually liking this banner. I think it's a good banner. It's a good 1000G blood banner if you want to summon on it. I don't think it's a must summon, so you can potentially save your orbs for the anniversary. But I like these new characters finally got new versions. They look like great characters. Let's check out their gameplay. All right then, let's see it. Okay, model looks nice. Whoa. Oh crap! Yo! These look sick. Why did I look? I know I shouldn't have looked. Masaki's art looks great. Oh, and she has the bow in the actual. Oh man. I know it's a 2-character banner. I don't like pulling with 2-character banners, but wow, her model looks good. Finally, man. Oh, but someone has automatic revival. That's gonna be good for Guild Quest. So these two characters are actually looking forward to, because we saw with White they can really nail the aesthetic of the Everything But the Rain arc. And then also, most importantly, these characters, you know, their manga versions look great as is. So I was very curious. Oh, she does the small bow as the SA3? That looks sick. I love when they change like Soul Bomb into like an SA3, like we've seen with past remakes. Her SA1 is a pushback attack, I believe. Not the greatest, but I mean, that's fine. If it's what do you call it? What's the name? Halle Bell's SA1? That could be fine. But I mean, her damage output's going to be great. I'm liking what I'm seeing thus far. So yeah, if you do die, you can revive. So for most people, you might not get like a lot of use out of that. But like, if your team isn't as good and you find your teammates dying, it's good to have that protection. I think she's definitely certified best character for this quest. Naturally looks nice though. I love the visuals of the bow itself. It's a simple Quincy bowstring, but I think it looks good. SA1, that looks like it has a lot of range to it. It might be Halle Bell's SA1, which if it is a range collision pushback attack, it's the best variation of it. I really do like it on Halle Bell's SA1. Nice. Nice. It looks cool. It looks cool. Finally, man. Finally, some cool 1000G blooded cards. I've been waiting for this. And that SA3, it's weird going from the big bow to the small bow, but I do like that they made it SA3. Instead of having the same special move again, right? What can I do today? What can you do for me, Masaki? Let's see it. Ooh. Okay. Shoot, alright. We can let's do this already. Yo, that looks sick. That looks so good. Man, I'm so happy. And then Isshin's art looks cool too. I like that it's a different pose from last time. Yeah, Isshin's locked in. Look at him. Look at him. Maybe I am happy that Isshin got the... No, I think I would have preferred Masaki getting the Limit Breaker treatment, but... yeah, no, Isshin, I think, deserves it too, right? His last good character was a Brave Battle character. Before that, his only ever good character ever was his 1000G Blood version, right? Was his 1000G Blood version. Alright, so SA1 seems to be a lunge. It's rare for us to see lunge SA1s, to be fair, but I think his SA2 makes up for it. I really can't complain about that. It kind of feels nostalgic. His last character had a... No, his last character had a beam. Right? I think so. I can't complain about a lunge SA1. We rarely ever see it. But that SA2, man. And this is the first for... no, it's not. It's rare for us to get Limit Breaker maps in this area. But that SA2 is going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I haven't paid attention. What was his SA3 looking like? You know, earlier this year or last year, I wanted an anniversary... what's his name? Isshin? This makes up for it. This is basically an anniversary Isshin. His SA3 splashes across the screen. You know, I think this is a good month to do these two now that I think about it, because we literally just got... What's his name? Ichigo. So getting Ichigo, Isshin, and Masaki in the same month is kind of cool. And I guess it's also nice too that Melee Quincy, which only just started, we haven't even had it just yet, the Melee Quincy Guild Quest, has also just gotten 2 characters in the course of a month. That's going to make it super easy. They split up, limiting your options, and they already give us a really good net character, and now a new really good lead. Which, to be fair, I think the Guild Quest did need, because when I tested, you know, trying out special move level 1 characters against the Melee Quincy Guild Quest, really the only good character was Ichibei. Yamamoto's obviously good, but you can lead him duped out, which is great because he's in this banner right now too. So if you do need help on the Melee Quincy Guild Quest, you have 2 characters to go for. Either this Isshin or Yamamoto, which is the first for him being a summonable character as a filler pool. Let's see the game. I think the best... Oh, okay. Oh, no, he doesn't hold it though. That's so sick though. Oh, man. That looks way better than the current one that we have in game. Again, I love the best part of these new characters that they match the vibe of Everything But the Rain. Like, this looks really cool. And having like the red background, like, you know, Ichigo's inner worlds. Sorry, like Masaki's inner world is really cool. He looks cool there though. Isshin looks cool there. That looks sick. I think my only grievance with the special move, which is understandable, is that we don't see like the Hollow White's face in the background, which it makes sense. But man, what a cool song! What a good banner! What a good banner! I'm very happy with this. I'm not gonna like go down to 0, but I might do 10 stars. Why not? I like these 2 characters. They look great. They'll help out my account, especially Masaki. Someone is a character I've desperately needed, like a new good media Sparta killer. I'd say the presentation on this is good. Despite it being a 2-character banner in a month where we only got 4 characters, I'm actually very happy with the outcome. They also look to be good in Arena. Not everyone cares about that. I do. I like my characters being good in Arena, so I'm very happy about that. Their attributes, I think, are good too. And in the banner's fillers, I mean, the best part, Yama's there, right? Yama might sell the banner more. In a way, to some people, it is a free character banner because Yamamoto's there. I don't mind the fillers per se. You know, we always know it's going to be old 1000 Blood characters, but I do like they did include the most recent resurrectable 1000 Blood characters. So that way, if you don't have them, but you want them because maybe they offer good links, more orbs, now's a good chance to get them. So yeah, that's the end of month banner for the month of May. Very happy with the outcome. I think the characters are good. I'm finally happy that they did include Masaki and Isshin because, you know, they did skip over season 1 banners, and it's nice to know that they can go back to season 1 when they want to. So there is the potential chance we still get, you know, Bankai to go, Monster Form Kyoge that he absorbed Ion, maybe some of the Tres Bestia, Bankai Yamamoto eventually, right? We always knew they were going to eventually go back and do it. And right now, I think it's a good time to do it. Either way, though, in the comments below, let me know something of these characters. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.